Что, ребят? Да, ребят, стрим пошло. Всем здорово, ребятки. С вами Дмитрий Legendary Games. Кстати, давно я, в принципе, ради для вас тупо не стримил, потому что я был очень занят, я там отдыхал, гулял, все такое. Как что, ребятки, настало время уже, на самом деле, проходить уже Бэтмен. Ну, первый сезон, кстати, я не буду снимать. Я решил, конечно же, второй сезон. Потому что второй сезон интереснее. Так что, ребятки, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал. Вот. Так что, давайте мы сейчас будем приступать. Так, секундочку, минуточку, сейчас все сделаю. Вот. Чтобы прям нормально было так. Вот. Сейчас, секундочку. Так, сейчас, секундочку, я сделаю кое-что, чтобы нормально было. Так. О, да. Ладно, ребятки, давайте мы уже приступать. Вот. Так, кстати, нужно сделать чуть потише, потому что я немного только сделал, ну, убавил просто очень громко. Ну, сделал точнее. Вот. Блин, конечно, менюшка так долго загружается, на самом деле. Так, ну, обновление контент. Ну, давай, грузись ты уже. О, найс. Так, настройки. Аудио. Сделаем вот так, чисто 5. О, вот так, нормально. Так, ну все. Надеюсь, все намаз. Так, эпизоды. Выберите, как начать историю. Вы можете начать Бэтмен второй сезон как совершенно новую игру. Или как продолжение первого сезона, где все будет зависеть от ваших действий в прошлом. Продолжить рассказ. Так. Ну да, создание. Хаос после, когда напали. Ой, даже не помню. Так, ребятки, секунду. Сейчас. Все, ребятки, я тут. Так, кого спасли, когда напали дети Архиема? Кстати, я спас Селину, кстати, я точно помню. Вы провели ночь с Селиной? Да, проходил. Когда на Готэм напали, когда вы преследовали пингвина, либо двуликого? Я пингвина. Когда Джон Доу поднял бунт лечебницы Архем, как вы реагировали? Ну, вмешался. Вы были обязаны Джону Доу? Нет. Как вы расстались с Селиной Кайл? Ну, типа, как друзья. Когда леди Архимия угрожала Бреду, когда вы раскрыли ей свою личность, чтобы его защитить? Типа того. Победив леди Архимия, вы пошли на пресс-конференцию Гордона в обличье Бэтмена или Брюса Уида. Бэтмен. Предыстория готова. Это предыстория будет привязана к текущему файлу сохранения. Ок. Так, ну вот, ребятки, тупо чекать. Тут их, конечно, нормально. Тут, знаете. Ну все, ребятки, первый эпизод называется «Загадка». Вернулся один из старейших и опаснейших преступников Готэма. Бэтмену нужно объединиться со союзниками, чтобы остановить растущую угрозу. Начать эпизод 1. Выберите цвет. О, кстати. Мне даже интересно. Ну, синюю. Так пойдет, кстати. Намаз. Так. Так, о. Эта игра адаптируется к выбору, который вы делаете, и сюжет меняется в соответствии с вашей манерой игры.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father Thomas Wayne was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham and shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman. But they would not be the last.
Даже Бэтмен второй сезоне так немного подводил.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
Важно военно. 7:30 утра.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Romy Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
It's hard not to become the mask. At least a little.
I can believe it. We are what we do, after all. With you, I question whether Batman is the cover or Bruce.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Если вот это у меня так в телефоне.
Я
уж на свой телефон посмотрел,
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
Sorry to be blunt, but you're not my type.
Excuse me?
No, really, I've got pretty specific tastes.
Get over yourself, Bruce. I was just trying to be friendly.
You?
What in the hell are you doing here?
А, вот и он, пацаны.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal. The man in the hood.
I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Ага. Да-да-да, все.
Are you always this rude? Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates
Уходи.
me?
Please get away from me. Now,
What?
just turn around and start walking.
You're lost, rich boy. You're not all that, you know?
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
О,
Now, let's get started.
ого.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Е. О, красота вообще. Щитке.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrabbling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Е.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler?
He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Да. Нормально.
Please, please. We can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please. Don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches with a...
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
that drives you to distraction.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Believe me, I know.
same woman from before.
Perhaps you should have turned on the charm.
Batman will save her, along with everyone else.
But don't think you can just stall. I will get bored. You won't like that.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Так, ну, отвечу.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Yeah. Q.
I'm losing
Так.
patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Gear up. Make a frontal assault. Try and draw their fire away from me.
You got it. You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Хова. Ударить. Q. Врезать. Shift E.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage!
Так. Да-да-да. Q, E. Е. Щит Е. О, красота.
Hiya, Bats.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
А, ну погнали, давай. Вниз. Щит Q. Q. Е. На. Сглушить. Щит Е. О, найс. А, это да.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
А, второй
I'm not
палец.
impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here
Подать.
you are,
Gordon, now!
completely at my... Oh, you have to be kidding.
Е.
Clever, but not smart enough.
Вниз.
Let me show you
Вверх.
how it was done. Back in the day.
Е. Е. Shift Е. Shift Е.
common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
О, да.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Q.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I save people. It's what I do.
Your naivete is just embarrassing. I save people. You should concentrate on saving yourself.
Shit, Q. 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 Вверх. Shift Q. Вверх. О, красота.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Ого. Повезло, кстати.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Batman, the enemy wish. Сколько я уже стримлю, кстати? Почти полчасика, нормально, кстати. Да, вот он загадку что-то какую-то дал. Типа сказал, типа, нужно загадать быстрее, а то люди пострадают. Все такое. История Толтера. Режиссер эпизода.
Your days are
Главный
numbered,
художник.
fat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them, give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler, they're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling in Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
Seems that way to me. We should work together to bring Riddler in.
Don't be too hasty, Batman. The agency has a rep for being ruthless.
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. What was that charge of the Light Brigade crap with the riot shields? Good cops got hurt because of it. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
You can't put this on Jim. I made the call about a frontal assault.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rooney Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He's a madman. You can't look for reason in someone so clearly deranged.
Riddler does show signs of an obsessive-compulsive disorder, but he's calculating, fiercely intelligent. I'd be surprised if this wasn't part of a bigger plan. Let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
Of course I am. They're an obvious target. Just like anyone who threatens Gotham's safety.
Obvious for you? Most people just run the other way.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or This courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me?
Эпизод 1. Загадка. Башня Уэна по 8.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Классическая.
Can't go wrong with the classics.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
А, ходи, точно. Так. Посмотреть.
Lucius's latest model. Never ceases to impress.
Ну тут бессмысленно.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce, it'll pass. Working always helps.
Так. Файлы загадочные. Да, давайте.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged.
Конечно,
You ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
You're getting soft, Alfred. There's only one way to treat creeps like Riddler. And believe me, It's not therapy.
Well, in this one case, Bruce, I'll concede your methods might be more appropriate.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Окей. Ну, да не, давайте лучше отменим. Это было сколько? Встаем. Ну я завершу сейчас завершу. Ребятки, к сожалению, мы полный этот не пройдем. Мне завтра нужно вставать и там свои дела поделать. Так что давайте завтра я запущу. Вот. Так что давайте.